Hello guys, welcome to this video. It will be the first video that I shoot on my new camera, so I'm really excited, I'm really happy. I'm trying to improve the quality and the audio quality of the videos, and I'm really happy with the views that we're making from me to you. But when I see the views, when I see feedbacks from only one comment that I had for now, to be honest, it's something that is really nice. I really want to talk about three things. I already made a video about that, but I couldn't find it anymore. So I was like, you know what? Let me find a way to record it again. The 3 points that I want to talk about are going to be very, very, very important. If you want to grow as a man, if you want to focus on your life, on your goals, on the things that are really important. This video is going to be in English only. People who only speaks Arabic can use the translator. It will be easier to translate directly in Arabic because I know that the Moroccan, the regional ones are not easy to translate. The first thing that I want to talk about is always getting feedback. Without feedback, you don't know if you're performing. Without feedback, you don't know where are you heading and what is the improvement that you should do. For me, feedback is something that I was always seeking. More you have feedbacks, more you know if you're going on the right road, more you are going on the right path. It can be a feedback from your family, a feedback from your friends, a feedback from your boss, a feedback from your partner, a feedback also from people around you that you don't know. So the neighbors, the people that they are strangers. Feedback is way important than you think. It can be a comment, it can be an affirmation, a confirmation, and it's also something that you can get spontaneously from people that you don't know or from the people that you know. What I can tell you is that if the feedback doesn't suit you, what you can do about that is that you take it, you analyze it. If it pisses you off, it means there is something that you should deal with. It means that it's something that you should pay attention to. It should never pisses you off, the fact that someone gives you feedback, because the goal of the feedback is to improve you. There are some comments that you can receive sometimes from some people that it doesn't make sense because you know yourself. It doesn't make sense because what they point, it's already something that you try to fix. And it doesn't make sense also when it's something that you know it's by haters or by people who are jealous from you. You should take that feedback, analyze it, put it on a paper, or just keep it in your mind or write it on your phone instead of killing that feedback, because it's a chance for you to analyze why they told me that. When you're successful, when you're on the top, people are gonna be afraid to give you feedback because they don't want to lose the opportunities that you give them, the financial stability that you can have for your family. When you're rich, when you're wealthy, or when you're the one who saves everyone, no one will give you feedback to help you to grow. They're going to give you feedback that is always positive. And with always positive, it means you are in the wrong place, because constructive feedbacks will never come from someone who's in the same level as you. That's the first thing that you should pay attention to, is that your mom going to tell you, you don't sleep well these days. Your brother will tell you why you stop going to the gym. You should continue to go to the gym. Or your dad will tell you, are you good financially? So these questions are also feedback, because if they didn't pay attention to you, they won't point these points. The second point, guys, after getting the feedback, how can you use this feedback into your favor? So when you have a statement, when you have a phrase from someone, you should always think, this person told me I'm using my ego too much, or I have a big ego. A lot of people are gonna feel that when they are weaker, when they are lower than you, when they are under you, society-wise. Okay? It's either you will reduce your ego, but you tell me, Anas, how can I know my ego if it's high? Okay, when someone tells you something and you feel that it pisses you off, instead of analyzing it, it means you have an ego. It's not confidence anymore. That's just an example. Someone can tell you, I don't like blue on you, but you love blue. It's your favorite color. It can be dark blue, it can be jean blue, it can be light blue, it can be baby blue. Maybe you never wear blue before, but you wear it at home. Or your car is blue and no one saw your car. Or you wrapped your car blue and then someone tells you, I don't like your car. So if someone gives you feedback that is only about something that is important to you, you can neglect that, or you can try other colors, but then never change your point of view because of someone else's feedback. If your manager tells you, these days you're not performing well, why, and you tell him the why and he's not satisfied, it should pisses you off because you're not doing a good job, but it should also motivate you to be a better person at work. And this is something that you cannot buy with money. This is something that you cannot buy with reading books. This is something that you cannot find in the streets. This is something that you learn by being professional. Once you are professional and you are connected to people higher than you, like I said, it can be your manager, your supervisor, your boss, the owner of the company, someone who's leading and you are following. Because in any situation, we have leaders and we have followers. So for example, if I am a manager, and I used to be manager for big companies, or a team leader, I will have 30 people in my team, 30, 35. They're all under me, but I never make them feel weak. I need to make them feel that I trust them. And if I was not trusting them, they were not staying in my team. And if they were not performing well, I give them feedback to stay in my team. So they recognize the value that I give them. And by performing, they show their loyalty to me, to the company, to the boss, whatever. Of course, I'm anti-slavery mind. I'm anti-slavery jobs. This is the new method of slavery, which is you work 9 to 5, you don't have a life, you just have time for the gym or whatever. But hear me out, if you're happy with your job, go ahead. But if you're not happy with your performance in life, you should change it. You should find a way to seek more knowledge and develop from your personality to perform, and the outcome gonna be way better than what you're expecting. So when someone is above you, you need to use them as a pillar and not as an enemy. If your team leader is mean to you, you need to try hard, show that you're worth better, and in the end, you need to gain their trust, because they cannot be mean to you if you didn't do something, a behavior that you have. So you need to be diplomatic in your way. I've been diplomatic my whole life. I don't want to have enemies, but I got enemies. For them, they're my friends. But I know they're enemies because they're jealous, because they don't like me, because they feel that I have more value to give. You're gonna have a lot of people telling you what to do. You're gonna have a lot of people showing you the route and showing you the path. But are you willing to take that path or create yours? This is when confidence plays a role. And this is when feedback can help you to develop yourself. No one told me this when I was younger. I learned it from my pillars. Managers, team leaders, friends, father, mother, sister, brother, people who are older than me in life, that they had different experiences. And then I created my own route. And the own route that you have is like the map that you find when you visit an island or you go to a new place. And then they give you a map and they show you the route that you should take. The first choice, you do as they said. The second choice, you go blind. I love to go blind, but with a plan. So I take the map with me and I always seek a different route because I want to see something different. I want to be different. And if you don't take small decisions in your life where you really see that I want to do something different, so why should I go with the standards? And for example, I didn't go to university. This is personal. I didn't want to be a number in a file and my future gonna be decided by grades, and those grades will decide my salary bracket. But I finished by getting jobs above the salary bracket because I developed my skills and my personality, and I was always seeking feedback. Once you get feedback, once you work on yourself, you're gonna find yourself in a position. How can you go forward? And hear me out, this is very important. Like if you take one advice, take the last one. Don't take the first, don't take the second. People that read, they talk about that they read books. I know this writer, I know this writer, I know this writer, blah, blah, blah. But when I read, I don't read to be smarter. I read to have a break, a pause in my mind, to have some peace. Why did I talk about reading? Because a lot of people are going to tell you, yeah, you need to read this book, you need to read this book, you need to watch this video, whatever. But guys, any source of information can take you forward. Any way of getting information can get you forward. And the method that I took is not the method that maybe will work for you. And the method that Bill Gates took is not the same method that will work for me. So I decided my route, I found my plan, but I'm constantly checking for new ways of learning. You cannot go blindly in this world. You will always use now AI. You will always now use quick information. But do you recognize the source? Do you go look for the source? No. So quick information let you slack and let you be very, very slow in understanding process. And your mind is trained on daily actions and daily basis. If you give your mind 5 minutes a day to read a folio, to go see numbers in Excel, do you want to be, I don't know, a good performer in your job? Do you go check the FAQ in the forum of your company site? I don't know. Things that they're going to help you forward are easy to find, but we go to the easy choice. choice. And easy to find doesn't mean it's easy to understand. That's why we go for the easy choice. So by the end of the day, you give your mind and body the easiest way, but it's only the hardest way that gives you the best result. So for me, seek for new ways of information. And the moment that you're gonna get these new ways of information, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna perform better. You're gonna feel better. You can speak freely. You can have more knowledge in your mind. And when you have more knowledge in your mind, the way that you see yourself in the mirror is not the same. Financially, you're still on zero, but those informations can open doors for you. The way that you can connect with people is not only with money, it's with information, it's with data. More you have data in your brain, more you're valuable to others. So your added value will be important. As I said in the videos, in the real talk, I said it in Moroccan, if you don't have added value, no one wanna be your friend. No one. Just a friend. Not a partner, not a business partner, not your wife, not your team leader, not your company. No one will recruit you. How people can be your friends if they don't see your CV? It's with added value. So you need to know that information is something that it's easy to find right now, but it's really hard to find the source. And if you don't know the source, you don't know the way that they found the information and the result. Money comes and goes. Money is easy to make and money is hard to make, but the most important thing that will give you value is information. So if you seek information, if you seek feedback and you analyze the feedback, the original feedback that they give you is the first thing that people tell you, not the argumentation why they told you, then you will develop as a human being. And as a man, you need to know that people will not always be friendly. People not always going to be kind because you're a man. And when you're a man, you need to take the hard route, the blind one, with a plan. And you have two choices again. Listen to them and stay a loser, or just go forward. So I hope that this video was important. I hope that this video gave you some information that you didn't have. And if you had some information, please, I don't see comments until now. It's normal, it's fresh videos, no one knows me and whatever. But please, write comments, details, questions, whatever, something that was important for you in Arabic, French, English, Spanish. Thank God that there is like the translator. But I'm trying to give you the real knowledge that is useful for me and was useful for me until now. And from now on, let's continue in this way. Videos in English, videos in French, videos in Arabic. I hope that this one was amazing for you and see you on the next one.